Today, we're going to talk about letting go of Miss Perfect. Perhaps you've met her. Let me tell you a story. I'm currently reading through the murder mystery, The 9 Tailors by Dorothy Sayers. In the first few chapters of the book, I struggled deeply to understand the nuanced vocabulary of early 20th century Britain. The book is filled with jargon unfamiliar to me, and I began to thoroughly dread reading through the pages as it rambled on with funky words and phrasing. Not one to give up, I took my concern to Stuart, who has read and taught on this book for years in various classes. He encouraged me to read through the pages quickly, skimming over words and phrases unfamiliar to me, and at a pace fast enough to take in the plot and important character points without getting slogged down and trying to understand the minute details of things I couldn't quite understand.
Birch Mattresses President's Day sale is running now, and you can get 25% off your purchase for a limited time. Check out the link below for more details. Birch makes organic mattresses that never contain polyurethane foams or dangerous fiberglass. Instead, they're made from 100% organic wool that never off-gasses and is naturally allergen and mildew resistant. Birch offers a 100-night sleep trial so that you can make sure you love your new mattress, and they also offer a 25-year warranty, flexible payment plans, financing options, and free shipping. The mattresses have a plush cotton cover made of ultra-fine cashmere and wool. I've had mine for almost a year, and I am grateful every time I go to sleep. It's comfortable, clean, and feels like such a gift every single night. Thanks to Birch Living for sponsoring. Visit birchliving.com/Elliott Homestead or click the link below to shop the President's Day sale and get 25% off your Birch mattress.
So I attempted to do just that, and I soon began to find myself drawn into the story, not needing all the nuanced details that I'm sure Miss Sayers put much time into, sorry about that, but that weren't essential to understanding the engaging plot and twists of the story. Turns out, Miss Perfect isn't always the best reading companion. She can be a bit of an overachiever, you know. That same week, my Italian tutor and I had a similar conversation. "Shay, you know what I'm saying," he said, "but you're getting held up by what you don't understand. Listen to me. Find the verb. Find the preposition. Cling to what you know." He told me to forget the forest around me and focus on the single tree at hand. He continued, "You have to stop trying to understand it all and trying to translate each word. Move quickly. Respond with instinct. Focus on the most important pieces." Later that same week, perhaps I'm a bit bullheaded, for the first time in years, our family calendar was so full that I couldn't actually complete my normal cleaning schedule. I like to do living rooms on Mondays, bedrooms on Tuesdays, dining room and office on Wednesdays, etc. There simply wasn't enough space for me to do what I like to do and clean and keep the home in a particular way. Miss Perfect can also be a dreadful emotional companion in such circumstances, allowing thoughts of failure to creep in and get comfortable. This is a season of dying to my idols and dialing back, to be blunt, what I know I'm capable of. When my babies were little, I remember a particularly difficult day when I'd been home changing diapers, preparing snacks, mopping floors, and reading board books to them. And Stuart came in from work and I just collapsed into tears. I told him, I'm capable of adult conversation. I'm smart. I can think deep thoughts and I can process hard problems. I'm capable of so much more than potty training. To become a mother is to die to a piece of yourself, especially in those early years, when the physical and emotional and spiritual demands are so high. It can feel a bit regressive to set aside those adult thoughts, adult problems, adult desires, and adult skills to instead teach colors and change crib sheets. But I believe this is blessed work that has eternal value in the souls of those who I've been charged with caring for. It became essential for me to die to those adult pieces in a way so that I could meet my children where their needs were at that particular time. That was where I needed to be. Now, this looks a bit different. The children's needs revolve less around diaper changing, thank the Lord, and more around rigorous home education, character development, peers, and skill development. All of these needs require Miss Perfect to keep her desires in check and instead meet her children where they need her in this season. This certainly isn't exclusive to being a mother either. Plenty of my own peers have been charged with seasons of life that pull their demands from normal to sacrifice, be it for children, for work, for community, for parents, etc. The point is this. I know what I'm capable of. Being organized, having deep thoughts, tackling complex problems that don't revolve around the home, cleaning my house well, staying on top of laundry, preparing beautiful dishes, growing our food, and ultimately creating really beautiful things. And these are all good desires. But it's time, once again, to die to Miss Perfect, who can do all these things, but in the right season. This is not her time to shine. Instead, this is a season of focusing on the main things and keeping the ship on course. That means I don't get to wash my windows or mop my floors as often as I'd like. It means that my dining room table is more often than not covered with school books and pencils. It means that as soon as I prepare food, it's quickly devoured. It means that there's a lot of driving to and from town for gatherings, and that our priority of work often has to surpass the quiet desires I have at home. This is a season of meeting needs. Lest it all sound a bit stodgy, it's a good thing that she's being knocked off her pedestal. Miss Perfect is capable, but frankly, she's weak. I often remind myself of Proverbs 14:4, where no oxen are, the trough is clean, but increase comes by the strength of an ox. While I'm not perfect, I am growing in strength, and even better, in love for those around me who make my life hard, complicated, overwhelming, and messy. I'd rather be strong than perfect.